Okay, and we're live. All right. How's it going, everybody? Mr. Deadman of the Dead Man's Tone podcast. That doesn't matter now. Talking about some internet drama. Internet drama. What does this Dick Masterson drama, what does it mean to me? Why do I care? I used to be a dickhead. Used to listen to the show all the time. I find it funny. I find him spurging out about the kiwi farms funny. And let me go ahead and make sure that people understand. I don't want to see Dick Masterson destroyed. I don't want to see any of these guys destroyed. When I say these guys, I mean Dick Masterson, PPP, Johnny, Joshua Moon, or Noel of Kiwi Farms. Ethan Ralph, well, I don't want to see him destroyed either. But that doesn't matter. He's kind of destroying himself. So it is what it is. If you cut out the maker's mark and the pills, he would be fine. But he can't handle his liquor, can he? Now, what does this have anything to do with me? Like I said, I'm a longtime Dick fan. I think that is enough justification there. What I want to talk about tonight is what's happening with NewProject2. See, apparently, Dick Masterson is having some trouble. NewProject2 has been essentially deplatformed, not really deplatformed, but the bank that he was using, is done. Is done doing business with him. Why? Why isn't the bank processing any payments for him? We'll get into that. And we'll talk about who could have done that. No, let's lead up to this. Let's build up for this. I don't want to do the whole Godwinson thing and cock tease for half an hour or 45 minutes and then give you the answer. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you straight. Okay. But there was a debate, more of a discussion between PPP and Noel or Joshua Moon of Kiwi Farms, where they were talking, where pretty much PPP was asking Josh the questions that he's had for quite a while, like his association with Dick, and if he gets money from Dick, Josh claims he doesn't. He gets money from NewProject2. So he's on that. Okay. That debate, that discussion it seemed friendly. It seemed friendly. I didn't really have a problem with that. Some people did, apparently. I don't have a problem with that because that's kind of how you get information from people, right? If you come out trying to crucify someone, they're not going to talk to you. They're going to be hostile, towards you as well. You'd be nice. You'd be nice, and you'd be surprised when people tell you. You just talk to them, be kind, and they'll tell you all sorts of stuff. I say that from experience too. Anyway, now let me show you guys some stuff before I get into who could have possibly done this. First, now, some people speculate that NewProject2, that this whole thing is fake news. Maybe it's a gay op. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. But if there's one thing I could say for sure about Dick, is that he's not a good actor. That when LA-based comedian says, once again, I've been deplatformed by a merchant service provider. No reason was given, like usual. This is how difficult it is to simply stay in business as a free speech advocate, which, that's funny. I mean, LA-based comedian Dick Masterson saying that he's a free speech advocate while telling people not to use the words like fag or the word like nigger. I said that in context, guys. I said that in context just to say I don't agree with using that word towards in any sort of disparaging way or towards a black person or anything like that. If you're talking with a black person and they are cool with the word nigga and they want you to use that, if you have that sort of, if you have that card, if you have that permission, sure, fine. I don't care. I care what you do in your personal life. I want to care about that. Anyway, my point is, Dick Masterson is not a free speech advocate. He lies about that. But he has to. He has to. I mean, if it was a free speech advocate, why wouldn't he have Milo on here? Right? Why wouldn't he have Milo on NewProject2? Because it presents a problem for him. NewProject2 processing is currently on hold. I'm working to get it up as fast as I can. Well, I hope it is fast for the people that need that money, like Mr. Medicare, and Dame's on there, Gator's on there, Ethan Ralph's on there, Noel's on there. I hope it's fast. But how could this have happened? Well, I mean, Dick Masterson quickly points the finger at Noel. It quickly points the finger at Noel, at Joshua Moon, accusing him of doing it. Accusing him. He also suspects that PPP did it. Could it be PPP? Could he have done it? Here's Dick Masterson, LA-based comedian, going in more detail. Yeah, Noel needs to wipe the snakes off his board, to be honest. They actively want him to fail and use his principles against him. And none of them are fun. Oh well, I'll get it going as soon as I can. Now, there's a particular person who replied to this. Zoom, of all people. Zoom. And he responds with, he should have told you from the start, talking about Joshua Moon, that he was on Visa and MasterCard's match high-risk and terminated merchants file for all the fraud donations he received in 2017. He didn't mention to you that if you kept processing payments for him, you could be at risk for being added to. Weird. So, it could be PPP. It could be Joshua Moon. It could be just fake. Maybe it's Godwinson. I doubt Godwinson and I doubt PPP. PPP is a fat autist Canadian who he's funny to listen to, but he barely has, he's barely capable of putting on a live stream, right? I mean, I don't think for a second that he would be able to do that. Or he would even be bothered to do that. You know, there's something interesting about this Zoom post. There's also something interesting about Zoom's timeline. The timeline is gone. So could it be Zoom? Zoom claimed to have back access. Zoom was posting about how he has back access to NewProject2. Those tweets are all gone. In fact, it looks like most of the tweets are gone. I have some stuff. Look at that. Some stuff populated. Look at that. Oh, some old stuff. Where's his stuff about NewProject2? Where's all that? It's gone. Did Dick give him a talk? You know, I said I wasn't a cock tease like this. I'm not. It's not Zoom. It's not PPP. It's not Noel. It's not any of these guys. It's someone else. Someone This is like a Final Fantasy boss right here. This is like, you thought you're going to fight Sephiroth or whatever, but no. You're going to fight the final form. You thought, I don't really know much about Final Fantasy. That's as much nerd as I know. But the final form of the boss, the person who emerged at the very end of this all, it's a guy named Matthew Hopkins? What? Who's this guy? I gotta tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't know. But I do know this, that apparently he has it out. He has it out to get at Josh. He has it out to get at Josh and at many people on Kiwi farms. From what I understand, Matthew Hopkins is a Republican. He's a Trump supporter. He's right-leaning. But he has an axe to grind. He wants blood from Noel and from various other people on Kiwi farms. He claims it's him. He claims it's him. Now, I mean, does that really mean it's him? I mean, this could be just a distraction. But why would somebody lie about this? I mean, this guy knows about Noel, has it out to get him, and he finds out, hey, that Joshua Moon, Noel, is on NewProject2, and this is the bank that Dick Masterson uses for it. Yeah, he's going to contact that bank, let them know, and boom, it's done. And let me say again, I don't want anybody to be destroyed from this. But I said before in a prior stream that there's bad actors. There's bad actors that will use the information and weaponize it to try to destroy people. That happens. This is one of them. Matthew Hopkins. What it means is that if Dick is able to get another bank for NewProject2, that Josh is probably no longer going to be connected at all. Josh's ties with Dick is probably over at this point. Severed. His ties with Ethan Ralph, severed. There's another problem that's looming for the Kiwi farms. But Ethan Ralph says it here. Josh says, sacrifice Ralph to the corn. Ralph says no. Trump hears this. Trump looking to revoke 230. A few days later, Josh loses his mind. Josh inadvertently getting sacrificed to the corn. And Dick just laughing about it. That's not a mistake there. See, I don't think PPP was right about the conspiracy. I don't think Joshua Moon was necessarily sweeping for Dick. Well, I have questions and doubts, I guess more concerns, inquiries about Joshua Moon's, like the lack of a thread about him, or how no one can really talk bad about him on his own website. I find that to be weird for someone who's all about free speech and all that, and especially someone who has an archive of all sorts of people, Darkside Phil to be one, Ethan Ralph, Nick Regatta, a Tug, all sorts of people. They have archives. They have their life is laid out there. Their docs is all there. Their information about where they live, who their girlfriend is, who they're banging, and who their girlfriend's girlfriend is, and how much coke they use, and hangouts at the law. Everyone has their hot drama there on Kiwi Farms, but who doesn't? No. Josh doesn't. So, I have concerns about that. I find that to be interesting. Something to look into. But an outright conspiracy, like Dick was really talking to Josh to try to get him to do certain things. I don't think so. I think Josh. I think Josh knew that he would probably be a pariah, because he knows he's banned. He knows he's on a list. He knows that banks won't work with him. I mean, he could have told that to Dick, save him some trouble, but he didn't. He didn't. PPP was wrong about the conspiracy, but he's right that it is a den of snakes. It is a den of snakes. And now they're going to war. And the problem is, Dick Masterson, Ethan Ralph, and whoever else wants to join them to outright go against Kiwi Farms. It's not really a war they're going to have to fight, because Big Daddy Trump looks like he's about to nuke Kiwi Farms. Not specifically, but because of his executive order. If that thing goes through, and I imagine there's going to be a bit of legal battle in court because of other players that are very invested and want to see 230 remain. But if it does go through, then Kiwi Farms in any form, any online form that hosts information that could be questionable, is gone. That also means any social media that has images that could be questionable or whatever, it's going to be gone or heavily censored. It also means, well, it could affect porn sites too. And look at that. It may affect YouTube, affect everything. It will affect everything. I have a feeling that these guys, Ethan, Ralph, and Dick, are probably going to leave Kiwi Farms alone. They'll laugh at it. They'll laugh at its failure when it happens. But this might be the end of their part of the saga. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe I am. But I think it might be the end of their part of it. Yes. Josh was dropping N-bombs on his live stream this morning and on Twitter. Because he is, well, I think he's very pissed. He's fed up. It's like he wants to be banned. What do y'all think? You think this is the end for Kiwi Farms? You think this is the end of the Dick Masterson drama saga? I think this is the end for the Hula Girl stuff. If there was anything else more damning, it would have come out already. The faggots, and I'll say faggots. And I'm talking about Jesse PS and Maddox and the Stereos, those guys. I don't know if they're gay. I didn't mean that in any sort of disparaging way. But I mean that they're being squirrely. They're being very cucked. Being little cock teases. Being little fuckers. Being little fucking maggots. If they have information, they would have dropped it already. I think Dick will be fine. His show will be fine. It will continue. He's going to continue. He'll be fine. I don't think this is going to faze him at all. Now he's talking about how riots work. He's hopping on that. Dick is moving on, talking about the riots in Minnesota for George Floyd. Okay. As long as he stops spurring up a kiwi by the kiwi farms, I think he's good. I could be wrong there, though. Maybe I am. Yeah, Dick will be fine. Ethan Ralph. The kill stream really has... Ethan has himself. He has to worry about himself. Right? If he succumbs to the pills and the booze more, he's going to have a problem. And the way Ethan burns bridges, he's probably going to have a problem. But he'll be fine. He'll live a little bit until he dies of probably a mixture of Xanax and Maker's Mark, passing out on the floor. I hope not. Like I said, I don't want to see any of these guys get destroyed. I would really hope that Ethan Ralph seeks help. Maybe does rehab for a little bit, sobers up, cleans up. Better. That'd be great. That would be the Christian thing to want. That's what Jesus would want. I guess. Anyway, this is a short stream. Okay. A short stream. I'll take it easy.